welcome back to another vlog. I have a really busy day ahead of me, so I thought I would take you guys along for everything for a full day in the life, AM to PM, like wake up to sleep. So I just woke up a few minutes ago. I'm getting ready for the gym right now. I have a training appointment with my trainer at 7. We don't normally meet on Fridays, but we weren't able to meet on Monday this week. We normally meet on Mondays. So she scheduled me for today. So I'm just gonna finish getting ready for that and we'll head out the door shortly. So I believe it was in my last vlog that I posted that I showed you guys I got a walking pad, and I've been walking on it every single day for 45 minutes, just trying to get my steps in, and it, I think, was the key to me finally shedding some more weight, was just getting in a good amount of cardio, getting in a good amount of steps. And it's not even hard cardio, it's just walking. It's a speed of 3. There's a slight incline, so I would say maybe an incline of 3, and I do it for 45 minutes every day. I do get a really good sweat in, and I can definitely feel it in my legs, and well, really everywhere. It works out my stomach, my legs mainly, and I have shed a few pounds, thank goodness. So I think I'm finally getting somewhere, and I'm really happy about that. So I thought I would share the good news. If you want to look into getting a walking pad, I will link the one that I bought below because it's great. I mean, it's really good quality. It was very inexpensive from Amazon. I dare say that I think it was a game changer in my fitness journey finally, because I've been going at this for a year now. I've been working out since September of 2024 with my trainer, and while there have been big changes in how I look and how I feel, I just wasn't happy with where I was getting. So because I've definitely gained a lot of muscle since working out, I've gotten a lot stronger, I feel better, but I just still wasn't losing as much weight as I wanted. And I know that muscle weighs more than fat, and there's all of that to factor in, but still, at the end of the day, I guess I know how I want to look because I know how I've looked in the past. So I'm just going to keep on staying consistent with the walking, and I think that I will really see some big differences in how I look, and I think it'll make me really happy. Now, that's not to say that I haven't lost weight while working out with my trainer. I definitely have. I just wanted to lose more. All right, we're ready to go. Grab my keys. She normally asks me what I want to work out, so I'm gonna tell her legs, and she will kick my butt. We made it through, and I have been working up to doing 2 plates on each side of the hip thrust machine, and I did it today, and I was so excited to finally hit that goal. So I'm like I'm pumped. But it's just a good day. Like, doing the walking pad, hitting a new goal at the gym, and then also, I forgot to mention, I started taking creatine about a week ago. So that could also be helping me finally see like more progress. So it's good. I'm feeling good. Oh, okay, let's go home, make a coffee and some breakfast. I haven't told y'all, but I started doing no Starbucks September because y'all know I go to Starbucks way too dang much. And I looked back at my Starbucks account at my receipts for August, and I spent about $225 at Starbucks just on myself. And you know, there were a few free drinks sprinkled in there, so I went more than that. And that's just crazy. So I'm taking the entire month of September off from Starbucks, save myself some money, and just, you know, make my coffee at home. Okay, I'm going to show you guys my creatine setup because normally I would take this before the gym, but I forgot. So here we are. We're going to take it now. I do a 1/2 cup of water and a 1/2 cup of just pure black cherry juice because I just can't do the creatine with just water. It doesn't taste very good. It doesn't have a big flavor, but it just doesn't taste very good. And I use the Primal Harvest creatine. It's creatine monohydrate. I'll put a little screenshot of what I use because I've dumped it into this container. But I did a lot of research when I was looking for creatines, and this one seemed like one of the best ones on the market to get. So I just ordered it straight from their website, and it was very affordable. I got 2 months worth for, I think, $27. And I did the subscribe and save, so they'll just send me a new bag every 2 months. It doesn't dissolve the best. It would probably dissolve better in a warm beverage, but this works, and I just down it really quickly, and it tastes way better with the cherry juice. And you could put any juice you want in it as long as it's like 100% juice and not like juice cocktail or something. Cheers. All right, I went ahead and took a shower before breakfast. I was sweaty. So I made a short on a homemade pumpkin pie sauce. I found it on TikTok, and it was supposed to be similar to the Starbucks pumpkin sauce. And while it's not, to me, it's not the same or really anywhere close, it does taste like pumpkin pie, so it's still good. I guess Starbucks is a lot sweeter. So I'm gonna mix it today and do like a vanilla and pumpkin kind of mixture. Normally I would do a full tablespoon of vanilla, so I'm only gonna do a 1/2. And then here's my pumpkin sauce. And then some pumpkin pie spice creamer. There's a lot of foam on it. Yeah, that's good. Put some ice in it. I think my light is dying. It's not very bright. But I specifically got a battery operated one so that I could pull it right up to my face because I cannot see without my glasses on. So if I had to have it back there, like plugged into the wall, wouldn't work for me. Also, I just didn't want the cords. So I thought battery operated would be great. And I do love this thing, but I need to change the batteries in it. So I sort of binge watched a series on Netflix called A Discovery of Witches. I think it's been out since like 2018. And I started to watch it maybe a year or two ago whenever Christian and I lived at the apartment. I ended up stopping watching it because, not because it wasn't good, but because I have an issue with when I watch something new and I have to like really pay attention to it, I'll put it on while I'm working or something with the intention to keep working and still listen and watch the show, but I'll find myself just standing there staring at the TV, not getting things done. So I think I ended up turning it off and just putting on something for background noise, and then I just never went back to watching it. So I decided to watch it again and finish it all the way through, and it was such a good show. And it's based on a trilogy, I believe. It's based on books. Now I kind of want to read the books, but I have the entire Outlander series, save for the last book of the series that Diana Gabaldon is still currently writing. So I have all the first 9 books, and I am determined to get through them. And of course that's really easy because they're so good. So I will not be purchasing a new book for quite some time, because I mean, those books are 800 pages each. It's gonna take me forever to get through them, but I don't mind because they're very good. But yes, if you need a new show recommendation on Netflix and you're into witches and vampires, which y'all know I'm pretty much into anything witches or vampires and older, like a different century. And a lot of the second season, pretty much all of the second season of A Discovery of Witches is spent in the year 1590 in London, which is really interesting to me. I think today though, since I really need to lock in and get my cakes done, I'm just gonna put the radio on because I won't have to stop and stare at anything. I always just like, I can't necessarily work in silence. Sometimes, yes, sometimes I prefer that, but most of the time I want some sort of noise in the background, whether it's the radio or the TV. And I have 3 orders for this weekend, and each order has fondant work. So my cakes are iced. I did that yesterday. They're just sitting in the fridge, basically waiting for the finishing touches. I want to do the fondant work. I kind of have to do the fondant work first, basically just put them together. But the fondant work will take me a while. I also have to run to Walmart at some point, pretty much before I can finish putting the cakes together, because one of them has fresh fruit, which honestly I won't put on until tomorrow morning because I don't want it to wilt, but I'll go ahead and clean the fruit. And then another one, I kind of have to makeshift a cake drum for it. The board and box that I need, I usually get from Walmart. It's not something I normally order on Amazon. Like, I order all the rest of my boxes on Amazon. I've got some cute orders though this weekend. I hate that my pimple patch like folded up down here, but I'm just gonna have to live with it, because honestly it's a personal day pimple patch and they're not cheap. Finally, all of my fondant work is done. It's a little confusing, but I've got a kind of sea life themed, it's a baby shower, but they're doing like seashells themed, And then I've got a fruit themed cake. And then this is the Toodles clock from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. That's what all that is. That all took me right about 2 hours to do. So if you ever wonder why your local cake person charges so much, that is why. Because there is a lot of time that goes into just the small details of the cakes. And honestly, 2 hours I think is pretty impressive for all that I cranked out. Like, that was a lot of work. So now it's 12:15. I checked my timestamp on my video and it was 10:14. And then it was 12:11 whenever I showed you guys what it all looks like. So right about 2 hours. But yeah, I should be eating lunch soon. My sister messaged me. She took a half day from work because she had a couple of doctor's appointments. So she is gonna pick up small sliders for lunch and asked me if I wanted anything. And I plan to just eat leftovers at home, but I simply can't resist. Small sliders is so good, so I'm gonna eat that for lunch. So hopefully that'll be here soon. And then I should be able to just put all of the cakes together. I should be done. Oh, first I need to run to the store, so I'll see where she is. If I have time to run to the store now, I'll go ahead and do that. If not, I'll go after I eat. I got everything I needed from Walmart, and while I was there, I was looking at their wall diffusers because normally I would get the ones from Bath & Body Works, but I can't be bothered to go to Bath & Body Works for one diffuser. I could be bothered, but I'm not gonna do it. And I was hoping that I could find one that would fit, because this is from Bath & Body Works. Yeah, so I did Better Homes and Gardens, Warm Rustic Woods, and it smells like, I don't know, this is my bathroom. I usually have one in my bathroom. It smells like, kind of like pine needles, honestly. If you've ever smelled pine needles before, like fresh pine needles, it smells pretty good. It's fresh, but kind of fall-like. So fingers crossed that this fits in here. Let's try it out. Okay, it sort of fits. I don't think this is gonna work. We'll see though. And if not, if it doesn't work, I'll either buy a Better Homes and Gardens plug-in, or I'll go to Bath & Body and get the refills. I just wanted something sort of fall scented that would complement the pumpkin apple candle that I have, because I light that like twice a day, like in the morning when I'm getting ready, and then at night when I get ready for bed. I've been lighting it. It's just nice, little ambiance. Okay, so here is the baby shower cake with the like seashell theme, and they gave me free reign on this one. They sent me a picture of the invitation and just told me to make something with that. And I've made cakes for them before, so I'm not like nervous about them not liking it. But my vision for it is to do some sort of kind of cascading seashell thing. We'll see. Now here is the Toodles clock cake from the one from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Getting all of this on the board was tricky, but we're here, and now I just really have to add the finishing touches, so I'm gonna show you guys that. Alright, I'm done with all of my cakes and I'm super happy with how everything turned out. Just as I envisioned, I think. I'm glad I got everything done in a timely manner. I definitely planned out my week pretty well, set a goal for each day on what to have done so that everything would be done in a good amount of time. And now all I have to do is take pictures of them in the morning when the lighting is good, and I will be delivering 3 of the cakes, and then 1 is picking up. The Toodles Mickey Mouse cake is picking up. The other cakes I'm delivering. So, oh, the little one, the little smash cake, I don't think I showed that to y'all. I forget I didn't film yesterday, but the seashell one is going to 1 delivery, and then the fruit one is another delivery. It has a little smash cake. It's just a plain pink cake that I'm gonna add some fresh berries to in the morning. I got those at Walmart when I ran to the store, but I don't like to add fruit onto a cake, just like flowers, until the day of. So I'll be putting those on tomorrow before I take them to deliver them. But yeah, everything turned out nicely. So I have a little bit of time before I need to leave to go meet my friend for dinner. So I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna change into and just kind of freshen myself up. And then I need to leave here at 5. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. I got this top actually on base last weekend. It was on sale for $7 and something cents. So very cheap, very cute. I thought it was a good like fall piece. I'm ready to go. We're going to Texas Roadhouse. I've actually never been. It's a popular chain kind of in the US, I guess. I'm not exactly sure where they all are, but we got one here a few years ago and I've still never been, and everybody's like, how have you not been to Texas Roadhouse? So we're gonna go there and just have a good chat. Her and I usually, our dinners last for at least 2 hours or more because we're just catching up. I only see her every few months, so I'm excited. I'm back from dinner. It's like 3 hours later. I am setting up my dog's dinner, which I am late on because normally I feed them at like 7:30 and it's almost 8:30 now. But they're patient with me. Dinner was so much fun. I'm sorry I didn't get any clips. I feel a little weird like whipping out my phone with especially with people like her who don't really do social media, so I don't want to be all up in her stuff with a camera. Also, it was really busy where we were. We went to Texas Roadhouse for dinner. Very, very busy. We got there at a good time though, because we didn't really have to wait on a table. I think I waited like a few minutes. And then as soon as she walked in, they sat us. And then that was very quick. That was only an hour. And her and I usually like to sit and talk for a while, but we didn't want to take up space at such a busy restaurant. So we decided to go to a local pub down the road from the restaurant. And it's kind of like, so her and I met working at a restaurant, and this pub that we went to is in the same realm, like of owners and whatnot. They're all one big restaurant group. And so there's a lot of familiar faces there, and so we sat there for a while, had 2 drinks, and just got to talking. I tried it was a strawberry basil seltzer from a local brewery, actually from where we're at, and it was delicious, so refreshing. We sat there for a while. Sorry, he gets impatient after I pour the broth, but I have to let it sit for a minute before I can put it down. It's almost done, buddy, I promise. And yeah, we were just talking and reminiscing about whenever we first met, and just memories unlocked, talking about the people we used to work with, and it was nice. It's always so nice hanging out with her. I have 2 best friends, and she is one of them. Like, the people that truly know everything about me and are my ride or dies. We've been friends now for like 11 years. She was one of my bridesmaids. Like, we'll be friends until we're old and crotchety, but it was really nice having dinner with her and just hanging out with her for a little while. But now I'm home, I'm ready to unwind. I'm gonna feed my dogs, gonna get ready for bed, and then it is Friday, so there's a new episode of Blood of My Blood out, so I'm gonna get ready for bed and relax and put that on. I'm excited. Love that show. I'm still going strong with the brand Personal Day for my skincare routine. They are the best thing that I've found for my skin. I feel like usually people end up finding that one routine, that one product, or that one brand that really works for them, and this one is mine. And you know, it's still a fairly new company. They've only been out since the beginning of this year, I believe, and I've been using them since they started. So every now and again they'll come out with a new product. Like, what originally put me on to try the brand was their hypochlorous acid spray, and then they ended up coming out with a gel. The gel form, the bottle looks just the same, but it's a pump instead of a spray. And I honestly think that the gel is more effective than the spray. And maybe that's because you're literally rubbing it into your face. And maybe I should have done that with the spray. I don't know. Still going strong with my Laneige lip mask. I'm almost out. It's time for me to buy a new one. Might see if they have any other like flavors. But the formula is just so good. Personal Day, I was saying, like, you know, they're still a new company, so they keep coming out with new stuff, So I'm hoping that they'll come out with an SPF moisturizer, like a day cream, because right now I'm using something different because they don't have SPF. I think they have an SPF lip balm, but I haven't tried that. But if they come out with an SPF day cream, I'll definitely try it.